Greetings to you all, and welcome back to Let's Play Advance Wars. The ominous music is still with us. Let's see what we can find out. It seems all the forces of the world have joined together, and we finally got our foe by the tail. I doubt that very much, Sonia. But alright. Tensions are running high. Suspicions are still abound. I have many questions about this mysterious foe. What are their powers? It's a man, but we don't know that yet. That is true, Sonia. Every word of that is true. Grit's basically the best CEO there is. But what is this man? Who is this man? That's probably a nicer way of phrasing it. What are his powers? And why the devil, when he has the power to make clones of people, did he make clones of Andy, and not clones of Grit or Kanbei? I don't know what the hell he was thinking. Clearly he's not that smart. Her mind's not in the game, she's thinking about Eagle. Max looks kinda determined. He's not just shouting his head off. I can respect that, Max, let's go. There he is. The mastermind, the puppeteer, the enigma himself. Game, explain who he is. That explained absolutely nothing. I doubt that very much, it doesn't make any sense. Why would the clones just stop working? Worse than that, disappear. Never mind, don't ask too many questions. That's not what we're here for. Good grief, it's going to be a long one. We'll start with the intel. Tell me about our mysterious foe. His name is Sturm, or I suppose Sturm, but Germanic inflection's a bit difficult, so we'll stick with Sturm. Skills, unknown. Powers, unknown. Hit, miss, unknown. Suspicious chap. For clarity, I know both of these. But let's pretend we don't know. The game doesn't want us to know his powers, so let's play as if we don't know. What is our plan? So he has substantially more than me. It's a good start. 2 battleships, 2 subs, and a fighter. I cannot win the naval battle. I have 1 sub. Strong though Max's sub is, I can't win the naval battle, so I can't take this island quickly. Do I have any bases? I got 1 base. Okay, we need to take this. There's 1 airport. It's alone on this island. He also does not have an airport, so that's the only airport on the whole map. So whoever gets control of that gets control of the skies. And I can only fight in the sea if I capture this. And this terrain is god-awful for Max, because this terrain favours indirect fire, because there's mountains everywhere, and forests to slow people down, and thin chokes everywhere. So Max is a disastrous pick. So that's a good start. Whew, I couldn't remember if you could drop on a beach. Turns out you can. Honestly, I just want... But, damn it! I just want full capture potential over here. It's not panning out quite as I'd hoped. I probably should leave something here to ferry it across with the lander, but since I didn't think that far ahead. Right, let's go. What music? It's very robotic. And anguished. He's a man of few words. But now his music kicks in. And it's damn good yet again. Seriously, I love the music in this game. I'm never capturing this, am I? It's protected. Well, we do what we can. It's coming at me with fighters. The bomber is pretty far away. We can just charge forwards at full speed this turn. I left this open, but I don't think I'm actually going to build anything from it. I should probably save for bigger units. Yeah, I want medium tanks. Because I'm max, what I would normally do in this position is I buy an artillery, because artilleries are very flexible units for their price. If you think of a tank fighting against a medium tank, it's just a almighty failure. But if you think of an artillery that manages to get a shot off on a medium tank, it half kills it. So generally, when you have this kind of amount of money, the best unit you can buy is typically the artillery. Or infantry if you need them. But with max, I don't think so. Usually you'd buy light tanks in this position, but because my opponent starts with such a heavy squadron, I think they're just going to get chewed up. So let's save. This is here to protect... It's kind of here to protect the lander, but realistically it's here to protect the dock. No, anything but the fighters, please. Bomber going towards my capping force is slightly annoying. There's steam coming out of his nose. By the way, if anyone can figure out what his power is, I'll be amazed from what you're seeing. His day-to-day power, I mean, not his superpower. You'll realise his superpower when he uses it, trust me. Don't even know why I'm killing this thing. It literally can only destroy my T-copter. So normally a submarine can't one-shot a battleship, but I am max, which means my submarines are heavily boosted. I shall take advantage of that. We don't have many advantages of max, but that is one of them. If I go there, this tank fires upon me. Not worth it to kill a recon, because the recon doesn't pose any threat. Probably better just to set up. I'd really like to capture this base, but I don't think he's going to let me. This base is going to be contested. I have got this base already though, so I can reinforce from both directions. Should be good. I'm just spacing this out. I can build an infantry which can move 3 tiles into the T-copter. If you wonder why it took so long to decide where to put that. Alright, bring it. I'll reveal clues as to what Sturm's power is as we go through the game. I'm glad I took so long thinking about that. No one said it's going to be an easy match against Sturm. He is the leader for a reason. Well, is leader the right word? The puppet master. If I destroy this recon, my medium tank can fire upon his medium tank. It will get killed in return by the rocket, but it's probably worth it just to seize the initiative here in this little fight. Hopefully one of my light tanks the following turn can kill the rocket. I like that as a plan. A reminder, max force just boosts the... I think literally only boosts the attack stat of my direct combat units. Yes. In later games, I think he also gains 1 movement. But not in this one. You literally can't reach anything? Fantastic. You'd be so kind. That's not something you see every day, a medium tank clean one-shotting another medium tank. But welcome to Max's Super. Attacking here stops his capture, but I think the anti-air can reach. Let's just double check. Yes, it can. So that's fine. You focus on this. Of course, the main part of my plan, that you should be familiar with by now, involves offering an APC to the rocket gods and seeing what he does. If I pluck it here, it's deliberately in range of this, and hopefully he'll be tempted by the APC. In the meantime, kept you here. I'm going to do this, and people who know what's coming are going to acknowledge that this is a stupid idea. But I said I'd play as if I don't know what his power is, because you're not supposed to know it at this point, so let's do that. I'm kind of giving you some spoilers there, but you'll see in a minute. I'd like to attack from a disadvantaged position here so that I can build something from the city. Not city. Base. If I attack from the base, I have better defense. So that's the logical move. But I want to free up the tile so I can build. Unexpected part of the plan, I've revealed this sub, which I guess I'll take a pot shot at. The question is, what do I want to build? Because if I build anything expensive, it's just going to get bombed. So honestly, I think I just build more infantry. It pains my soul to do that. You'll see. Time to learn what his CO power is. Never mind, it's not charged. It's not charging at all. Wait, what? He has 0 charge on his CO power. And he's an idiot. Okay, this isn't normal. So this must be scripted for the mission that he can't use his CO power in this first battle with him. Spoiler, first battle. This isn't the end. Okay. I'll leave what his CEO power is as a mystery for another day then, I suppose. Take that. You still got to solve the puzzle of what is his day-to-day power. One sub, one battleship to go. How are you for fuel? 30. It's okay. You gotta stay submerged, otherwise you're gonna get attacked by this sub. You're undoubtedly gonna get bombed in a minute. I could build an anti-air here. If I build the anti-air, it will die to the bomber. But it will stop him attacking my infantry, which means I'll get the capture off on the port. So that's a tactic that I quite like. It's expensive bait, but it sort of puts him in a checkmate position, because if he goes for this, I get the port. If he stops the port, I get to kill his bomber. You know, I'm happy to delay capturing the port to kill his bomber, and I'm happy to sacrifice 8,000 credits to capture the port. So I kind of win either way. Oh, Max's attack stat. Sometimes you forget just how high it is. 152%. It doesn't even make mathematical sense. Kind of wish my infantry wasn't capturing back here now, but that's okay. We'll just block this until we're ready to capture it. You want to have a word? By now you should have noticed that the damage numbers seem incredibly high, even for Max. A tank shooting infantry that are on a city, so that's 3 defense value, 30% defense. That should be triggering in your brain. That ain't right. That shouldn't do 90%. That should do about 60%, shouldn't it? Or maybe 70 because it's Max. Probably about 75% because it's Max. Well, that is because Sturm has negative defense. That's his passive ability. It's not his only passive ability, but that's something he has. So whereas Kanbei has 120, 120 on his stats, that's 20% attack boost, 20% defense boost every turn. And Andy has 100, 100, perfectly balanced stats. Sturm is actually missing some defense. Which is surprising for the big bad. But to compensate that, he has a substantially boosted offense. Now you're probably looking at all this and going, well, that sounds nice and everything, but it doesn't seem that strong. His defense disadvantage is really hurting him, and he doesn't seem to be doing that much damage when he attacks, right? It's no better than Max, for example, and Max isn't suffering a defense penalty. So is this guy just useless? No, he has another power. Another part to his day-to-day. Honestly, just finish this. It's amazing how much damage we can do to a T-Copter with a tank. That's, again, that's Max for you. Max's boosted stats, very highly boosted direct combat stats against Sturm's reduced defense. Usually that does in the 30 to 40% range, not 70%. You have to stay put. I actually have no use for you. There's only one fighter left in the air. And you can't hit it anyway. Right, you can just bring the fuel. I'm going to save my money. I want to buy some naval units next turn, and they're expensive. Don't think we've ever built anything from a port, have we? Or a dock, whatever we're calling this thing. Okay, it's time to explain Sturm's power, because it's hard to see. So this is a missile. It has tyres. Tyres, as we've discussed before, are not very good at moving through forests. You'll notice along the road I can move 4 tiles. Through the forests, 1 tile. This is my disadvantage. Sturm's units, you'll notice, can move through the forest 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles. The same distance I can move on the road. Sturm's units are not affected by terrain. He can move through forests, he can move through... his infantry can move over mountains. He can move through anything that would usually slow you down, and it doesn't slow down his movement. Sammy actually has this power for her infantry only, and only when her CO power is active. Sturm has it every day. It gives him a massive advantage when it comes to movement and positioning. So that's fun. Especially when I'm faced with terrain like this, and I can barely navigate. I shall move 1 tile. Okay, my 1 sub has managed to kill everything in the ocean. Godspeed, you magnificent sub. Now, cracking this is going to be difficult because of the terrible shape of the terrain and the fact there's trees everywhere, which slow me down even on the tiles I can move on. He's backed up by 2 indirect units. So I think I need naval support here, some battleships on the side. Bombers would be nice, but if I build a bomber, she's going to get shot down. I'm not stepping forwards there, I'll just die. Okay. This is the time where I wish I was playing anyone but Max and I can actually compete on range with the rocket, but I can't. Which means he's going to push me back when there's nothing I can do about it. Honestly, I think I'll suicide this tank. It's outlived its purpose. It's still alive. That's not how you suicide. So I need a tank here. No, you can go there, I guess. Like that. I'm just slowing him down at this point. Behold, the first time I've ever built anything from a port. We can see the prices of things. Landers. Remember an APC cost 5,000? 12,000! Cruisers, 18,000. That's more than a medium tank. Battleship, 28,000 credits. To be fair, it is basically the best unit in the game, but maybe bombers. I like bombers. 1 fuel left on the sub. Just float there. Turn your engines off. Naval units are seriously expensive. Planes are pretty pricey, but not as pricey as naval units. My sub. He exploded underwater. Oh no, he was on the surface. I take it back. I mean, sure. As it stands, we're just buying time. I can't hit anything worthwhile here. It's funny to think I'm buying battleships on the character who has crippled ranged attack. But battleships are just that good. Let me just remind you, my battleship has the same range as this rocket, you see? And I have -1 to range. Let me just go capture that city. So if you think under normal circumstances, the battleship would outrange even the rocket. I'm not going to bother capturing the airport and building planes, by the way. It's just no point. He has multiple missiles and anti-airs. He's incredibly well protected against air and fighters. He's got 2 fighters alive still. He's just really well protected for some reason. Let's do it. Max has waited long enough. He's in there. Start with the obvious plays. That's it. Sulk, man. Sulk. %187%. I've never seen a unit be more dead than that. Actually, that's not true, I have. Building a submarine? You think you can challenge me in the seas? Get out of here. Right, something's getting hit by that rocket, but I don't care. We've got so much manpower. We're just going to stomp all over them. These damage numbers are insane. Again, it's because of Sturm's reduced defense. But still, it's beautiful to see. I suppose you can reach that. No, not even close. Seems foolish to put my battleship in the line of fire because it's going to get shot by this. But that's fine because then my medium tanks don't get shot. I can't afford anything here. I would buy maybe a sub, but... No, I'd probably buy a cruiser. Why would I buy a sub? I'd buy a cruiser, for sure. But who cares? We're doing fine. Give me some more infantry. Let's storm the mountains. Alright, Sturm, how you doing? He's not even got much money. He's got 11,000. We knew that hit was coming. We knew it was going to be painful. We knew this one was coming too, but we don't care about our anti-air anymore. Our anti-air is just the tool for removing infantry, because that makes sense. That's a very weakened sub. Good tactic, mate. I'm sure that's going to pan out for you. I mean, good work getting 260. Good work getting inside my dead zone and all, but I feel like there's a part of this plan you missed. I should really focus on the fight that actually matters, shouldn't I? Well, you literally have no targets. I trust in the ground forces to deal with the rocket. It's very easy for them to destroy the rockets. Because this is a guaranteed clean one-shot. And I believe even this can one-shot the rockets, yes. Sturm's looking like a pussycat in this. His minus defense has crippled him so hard. He's just getting one shot by everything I've got. Tactically, if a human player was in control of Sturm, he is strong, because you wouldn't leave your units exposed like this all the time. Especially against Max, you'd use indirect combat units and outmaneuver him. But not AI Sturm, it would appear. I mean, I don't even know. I'm just going to stick to land, as land seems to be working pretty well. Repair my ship a little bit. Don't think I said this explicitly, but if you put a battleship back into port, it will regenerate 2 HP per turn. Same way as if you put a lander-based unit onto a city or a base. Also, I don't think I've mentioned it, but it costs money. So, in order to restore 2 HP to a battleship, you have to pay 20% of the battleship's cost. You'll see that come out of my money at the start of my next turn. I don't get a choice in the matter, it's forced. He's off to repair his sub. Smart. If you watch in the top left now, top right, my money. That's me paying to repair my battleship. I had to guess which side Max's face was going to be on. I guessed wrong. Here's what we do. We offer this one up. And then this one kills it when it emerges. Meantime, I'm making a play for his port. Don't know why I'm bringing the missiles along, in all honesty, but I didn't want to feel left out. Not sure why that plane's making one last-ditched effort. It's going to die. It has no fuel, and it has no targets. He successfully reduced my movement of this infantry by 1 tile, so I guess that's pretty good. Low standards. That's not going to kill that. Oh, it is going to kill that. Wow, I'm surprised. Indirect combat units doing damage. Never thought I'd see the day. Standard plan then, I'm going to park in the dock to stop him building another naval unit. Meantime, I'm going to get myself another battleship because I don't know what else to spend my money on. I'm being perfectly honest. In we go. Feel like this guy would have been better fielding an Andy clone for this match. At least he could have used his CO power. I'll let you into another secret. Sturm's CO power is bonkers. Which is why I was so scared of it, and so relieved when he didn't use it. Travelling through this area is a nightmare. But let's do it. We can't wait any longer. Actually, that's a lie. I can wait longer. I can wait as long as I like. But I'm aware of the fact that some of you have lives you want to get back to. The classic offering. Been made to the advanced war gods. I don't even know what to build anymore. Nothing is going to make a difference. I'm going to win this fight. That was his plane, running out of fuel. Smart stuff, Sturm. Everyone went to the same school about APC focus, it seems. You know, you really should have shot at my medium tank. I feel like you're going to regret this decision fairly soon. I do like the way steam comes out of his nose, or whatever the hell that is. Is that a mouth? It reminds me kind of of Pingu. What is that? When Pingu does it, when he newts. I guess it's his mouth. People who don't know Pingu think I've just lost my mind. Trust me, it made sense. Ah, go on then. Leaves the medium tank free to finish off the weakened medium tank. I'll just save that for a rainy day. Honestly, these missiles are just more hassle than they're worth. All they do is take up precious space. What an epic fight. You want to get in there, make sure that thing actually dies. Anything else I need? Not really. Let's just stockpile money. Okay, that's quite a sensible play by Sturm. He's making some moves. Bit late in the day, but you know, he's trying. He built a rocket, which is kind of annoying. Okay, you can't reach anything, so just slam your face as close as you can. You can reach an infantry. Nice. You can reach that, but you can't kill it. Honestly, just kill the infantry, I think. Oh no, wait. Damage this, and then the wounded medium tank can finish it off. That's a plan. I probably should have checked what my rockets can reach. Because they're probably... Oh no, they do have a target, but it's not a good one. Maybe they could have finished off that tank instead. He genuinely looks sad when you defeat his units. I feel kind of bad for him. Not bad enough that I'm going to stop killing his men, but, you know. Gets to me a little bit inside. Just capture his own bases right in front of him. Just to really rub it in. Do you mind not going for my base? It's irritating. I'm gonna need help to kill that infantry. That mech. Sure, give me some more battleships. They can't even reach, but I'll take them. Sturm's only got 11,000 credits. He's not buying anything that matters. He bought an APC. Genius. Well then, this is Sturm. What do you think? Are you scared? Let's join some ships, for no apparent reason. Let's get some anti-air to destroy that mech. Your range is there, so if I park you here, that's most useful. I kill you, I occupy this tile so you can't rebuild there. You can shoot that down, because why not? Not that it's needed, but there is a win condition by killing all of his units, so I guess we'll go for that one, because it's faster than walking the infantry over to the HQ. Damn it. Okay. Still has one base to build from, he can't even afford a medium tank. Let me guess, an APC? No, he went with a mech. New tactics no one was expecting. Alright, let's just get in there and kill everything that remains. I'm going to offer up this injured tank. What this should do is it should make his mechs stay still in order to shoot this tank, which means he won't be able to build anything. Because he's occupying his own base. Just in case this all fails, I'll bring down one infantry that's within capture range next turn. Fell for it. I think we all know who the superior commander is. I'm setting traps for him as Max, and he's falling for them. That's embarrassing. That was it. It's finally... I've already spoiled the fact it's not over. Look, Grit has emergency information for us. Wow. Some more respect, please, Grit. But alright, we've got his hide in place. Hide in, not hiding. Surprisingly enough, the first battle with this guy was not the final battle. I mean, we never really interacted with Sonya, have we? Kanbei's interacted with Sonya, and so has Green Earth, but have we ever even met the girl? I mean, let's save her! We're coming, Sonya. Turns out it was a clone of Sturm, maybe? I always took this to be that it was Sturm and that we beat him and he retreated. But I've never seen Max say that wasn't him. So maybe it was supposed to be a clone of Sturm that we just defeated. I don't know. Trying to understand the plot of this game is dangerous business. Who would have thought the secret hiding base is on the only piece of terrain that isn't owned by one of the 4 nations? What a mystery. This time we're going to fight Sturm for real, and real Sturm is probably going to have a CO power. I don't know why it says versus question mark in the top right. You can see it's Sturm. You can see from the silhouette it's him. Who else would it even be? The four nations are allied together at this point. Why would we be fighting anyone other than Sturm? There aren't any other people in existence. Whatever. We'll take him on next time. Hopefully you'll join me for that, and I shall see you then.